up, you guys? It's your girl Jackie here, and I'm back with another video. I purchased the Take Me Back to Brazil palette from Ulta the other day, and it truly inspired me. I wanted to try some more vibrant colors, and if you're interested in knowing how I got this look, stay tuned. And don't forget to subscribe before you leave this channel, guys, and double tap that bell. No, tap that shade. I'm going to be going into the BH Cosmetics Take Me Back to Brazil palette, and I'm going to be using this red shade right here. And the brush that I'm using is the Morphe 514 brush. And I'm just going to pack that shade into my crease. I'm going to bring that into the inner portion of my eye. And I'm just going to pack that shade until I get it as vibrant as possible. Okay, so now I'm going to go into this orange shade, and I'm going to apply that just above that red shade. I'm actually going to apply a little bit on top of it just to blend it out. Okay, now just above that, we're going to go into this yellow shade, and I'm going to apply that right up under the brow bone. I'm just going to pat that shade in first. Alright, so now I'm just going to go back into that first shade I used, this red shade right here. And I'm just going to apply a little bit more into my crease. Okay, so I do want to deepen my crease a little bit more, so I'm going to go into my Morphe 35V palette, and I'm going to be using this like burgundy maroon shade right here. And I'm going to use that same 514 brush. I'm just going to apply it into the crease, and as I'm applying it, I'm also like kind of blending it. I don't want it to be too harsh. I want my crease a little bit deeper, so I'm going to go into this black shade out of the Morphe 35V palette. Now this black is super pigmented, so if you're using the same palette, if you recreate this look, you do not need a lot. Just apply a little bit, and as you're applying it, kind of blend it in. You don't want to blend it out because you don't want that black to go too high. Once you get that black down, I'm going to go in back with that Morphe 514 brush with that same product that was on it, that burgundy shade. I'm just going to blend out this harsh line. So now I'm going to cut my crease with my Born This Way concealer, and I'm just going to place it right in the center, about right here. I'm going to look up, and then that's going to give me my guide as to where my crease needs to be cut. And I'm only going halfway, so I'm just going to apply this on the entire lid. There's nothing neat about it. I'm just placing the concealer on. So I'm going to go back in with my brush and clean it up. Alright, so now that that's dried down, I'm going to go back into that black, and I'm just going to apply a little bit to my brush. I don't need a lot, and I'm just going to start smoking it out. I want to go in reverse, so black was the last shade that I used, so I'm going to be using that for my corner. I'm just going to pat it in. I'm going back into that maroon shade, and I'm just going to place that a little on top of it, and I'm going to bring it in. Back into that shade, that orange shade, actually the red shade. No, orange. What did I do over here? We did red. So we're gonna do red. We're gonna have it blend out like that. And I'm gonna place that. I need a flat brush. This is the Sedone, well, this is my MAC 239 brush. I'm just gonna go ahead and place that red shade a little on top of that maroon and bring that in as well. Okay, now I'm gonna go into that orange. Alright, so now we're going to use that yellow, and I'm just going to apply that in the inner portion of the eye. Now I'm just blending all those colors in. Alright, NYX Vivid Brights eyeliner. I love this stuff. It's what is the shade? Sapphire? Vivid Sapphire. I love this. Like, I love it. I've already applied my moisturizer, and I'm going to apply my primer, and then we're gonna go straight into foundation. Now, my foundation routine is the same routine that I've been using. I haven't purchased any new foundation, so I'm gonna kind of speed through that process and get on to the rest of the face, okay? So, you guys will be right back. Damp Beauty Blender to blend out my highlight. And I'm starting at my forehead first because I do kind of want to let the concealer sit under my eyes. I did try that the last time that I did my tutorial, and it really worked out really well for me. It gave it a moment to dry down a little bit so that it wasn't so wet and it wouldn't crease. I do have fine lines under my eyes, so letting it sit for a moment actually helps with the creasing. But while that's still sitting, I'm going to go in with my Black Radiance contour stick, and I'm just going to contour. That I blended out my contour and blend out the edges of that concealer. Go back in with that beauty blender and make sure that there are no creases before I set under my eye. Now I'm going to take my Morphe 505 brush and just dip it into my SACHA Buttercup setting powder, and I'm just going to place a little bit under the eye. I'm not going to place a lot. Actually, I'm going to take my wet beauty blender. Now I'm going to set my contour with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in deep darkest, well, darkest deep, sorry. Now I'm gonna set with my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish in the shade Dark. Blush, I'm going to be using the Wet n Wild Color Icon blush in the shade Mellow Wine. I think this is Mellow Wine. highlight, I'm going to be using my Black Radiance Flawless Bronzer. Now I'm going to top it with my J.Mazyck highlighter in the shade Negril. With my Scandalized eyeshadow crayon. So I'm going to set that black. Then I'm going to go into that burgundy. Shade. So I'm gonna go and apply a little bit of mascara, and I'll be right back after I apply my lashes. I'm gonna line my lips with this Ruby Kisses Precision Liner, and it's like a, what color is this? It's like a cranberry color. It's really pretty. I'm using my Black Radiance Perfect Tone Matte Lip Cream in the shade, does it have a shade? 5403. I know it has a shade, but name, I just can't think of it.